The Secret Invasion finale included the well-written, powerful dialogue we've come to expect from the series. However, this spy thriller finale also included big superhero action. It is the MCU after all. And given it is the MCU, this finale has broader consequences that we'll see how it plays out over future MCU properties. G'day, I'm RJ. Welcome to the Nerdy Dad channel. Let's talk about the Secret Invasion finale, Home. As with every episode of the series, the finale was directed by Ali Salem. Home is the third short episode in a row. And as with the penultimate episode, I really felt how short it was. I'll be upfront, I didn't hate the episode. Yeah, I usually try to save watching most of the other after shows and breakdowns until after I've filmed mine. But this week I have watched a few, and man, there's some hate for this episode out there. I don't feel that. But I do feel let down, especially given how well this series started out. Now, to explain why, I need to shift into talking about spoilers. Let's cut to the heart of what disappointed me the most about the episode, and then we can talk about the positives. I love this scene between Fury and Gravik. Well, I really did, right up until I feel it was undercut. This was the heart of the argument between them. This was Fury dealing with his guilt for what happened with the Skrulls, accepting responsibility for what happened. And then we find out it wasn't really Fury. When he said,
I knew within a few years of searching that there was no other planet out there for you.
"Is this the truth? Did Fury tell Gaia this? Did she fish it from his surface memories? Or did she just make it up, either to fool Gravik or to project her own disappointment with Fury? It's just so frustrating not knowing." On its own, I didn't hate the Gaia reveal. It makes sense for Gaia to take on Gravik. I mean, there's no way Fury could physically take him on. And after he killed both of Gaia's parents, she has reason to hate him. I was a bit slow on the uptake, because before the reveal, I was wondering why Fury kept pivoting and trying to make sure he was inside the device. It's just a shame that reveal undercuts all of the character work done by Fury in the scene before. And it really is a shame, because Jackson puts in one hell of a performance. Speaking of character work, where are the Skrulls after Gaia defeats Gravik? You see Gaia freeing the humans that the Skrulls were holding, but just hang on a second. This is Gaia, who more or less agreed with Gravik until he killed both her parents. Gravik said everyone was locked away. Why wouldn't she free her own people first? Now, I'm not going to focus on it here, but Gaia becoming the ultimate Super Saiyan Mega Skrull and not dying opens up a whole can of worms for the continuing universe. But we'll talk about that in a couple of days. That was a good chunk of the half hour that this episode was, but I did thoroughly enjoy the rest of it. Agent Falsworth is fantastic, as always. She made short work of the Secret Service, and I love that standoff between Rhodey, Falsworth, Fury, and President Ritson. That was great. I was not expecting, and I also love the turn that the President takes at the end of the episode.
I'm presenting to Congress for immediate emergency authorization a bill that designates all off-world born species enemy combatants.
His decision is entirely understandable. Maybe kinda, sort of, almost justifiable. But damn does it set up some shit going forward. Again, not to focus on the wider MCU here, but whereas I'm not sure about the Gaia decision, I love what the President's speech does for the world building of the MCU. The paranoia and the conflict that it sets up could really set the path for some juicy storytelling. And in a scene that couldn't contrast more from President Ritson's decision, I also thoroughly enjoy that final scene between Fury and Vara. I'm going to take this opportunity to compliment the acting of Charlene Woodward as Vara cum Priscilla in not just this episode, but the whole series. I don't think there was a scene she was in that I didn't enjoy. And on that note, I'm going to leave this discussion here, but I will continue in a couple of days when I talk about Secret Invasion, the series as a whole, and its ramifications for the MCU. In the meantime, you can subscribe to the channel here. This is the Nerdy Dad, signing off.